Hey guys, this isn't going to be a commentary as such, but I'll tell you a bit about the game before I get into my main message. Now this is a sniper only server which is absolutely wicked. So if you're playing on PC, then I suggest you hunt one down someday in the server browser and just put it in your favorites, because it's such a refreshing change from the games you play every day. So anyway, that's pretty much what I have to say about the game. Well, I'll get into my main message. If you're watching this video, then hopefully it's because you've seen Wings of Redemption's video about his dislike for the Ghost perk. Now, Wings is a very popular COD commentator on YouTube, and he deserves his popularity because he's been making these videos for a very long time. However, because of this popularity, I think he has an obligation to not put people down and patronize them. I mean, you have an obligation to be professional in your videos, and that's what I think you're not doing in your latest video about the Ghost perk. Now, I'm not going to make this a rant against another rant because that would be completely pointless. So what I'm going to do is basically just argue against some of the points you put out in your video. Okay, so here goes. You say the UAV is used to judge traffic patterns. That is a good point, and you should be using the UAV to judge traffic patterns. However, you should only be using the UAV for that and nothing more. You should still be checking corners, so don't give me any bullshit about you checking your corners all the time and you get ambushed anyway. Because if you did, you wouldn't get ambushed. The UAV is a guide to where a particular concentration of enemy players are, and that's pretty much it. It could affect your strategic decisions, but it shouldn't affect your tactical decisions, i.e. check your fucking corners. Okay? Okay. Next point. You say that nothing can counter Ghost. Ooh, well, let me tell you, there's no viable hard counters to any perk. UAV does not counter the flak jacket, for example. Yes, the flak jacket makes you sort of, you know, less vulnerable to explosives, but the UAV, it doesn't make you more vulnerable to explosives. No, it merely shows the enemy where you are. That's pretty much it. They're not, the enemy teams is not going to go, oh crap, there's a guy with flak jacket. Let's all friggin' throw all our grenades at him and render his perk useless. No, that's not how COD goes. Okay, so I'll just go into a few of the perks you mentioned and just say what I think. So, flak jacket I've already mentioned. You say it's not good against chopper gunners. Well, there really isn't any perk that makes you invulnerable to chopper gunners. You say Ghost does, but Ghost doesn't. Okay, think about it. Chopper gunner comes out. You have Ghost. What do? You don't go fucking Rambo in the open. Alright, the guy can't see like a red diamond, which means that anything that is moving but doesn't have a red diamond cannot possibly be an enemy player. That is bullshit, you know? Even if I had Ghost and there's a chopper gunner out, I would not be running around in the open. I'd still be undercover in case like a stray bullet hits me. Come on, they're like fucking massive caliber bullets. The shells. How would you not hide from a chopper gunner? Unless you happen to be on the other side of the map. So there goes flak jacket. Hardline. No relevance. Hardline lets you spam out low tier kill streaks, and that's good for like HQ or something. You know, spam out UAVs, counter UAVs, just mess up the opponent. But that really has no relevance to using that instead of Ghost. Scavenger, I'm kind of attached to the weapon I started off with, so I don't want to pick up some random guy's weapon just to, you know, keep shooting at people. I don't want to die either just to reload, get more ammo, because that's just stupid. So Scavenger, also no relevance to Ghost. Lightweight, come on, S&D, first 10 seconds, I think I'd rather choose lightweight against Ghost. I mean, you say that, oh, you run faster, but it makes no fucking difference, you run faster. That, it definitely does in S&D. S&D is all about position, so if you have lightweight, then you have so much of an edge over your opponent. Okay? Now what I'm saying here is that all perks are relative. You know, they don't have a definite value of effectiveness. It's always relative to one thing or another. It's always relative to how your opponents are playing, the game mode, the map you're playing on. You can't just say one is definitely better than the other. So, yeah, that's what I have to say about these perks. And basically, you say that you like to cover channels in maps, you know, to pick the enemy off. What it sounds like is that you're showing that you're adapting to the game state, but not necessarily to how your opponents are playing the game. And that is a major weakness. Let me tell you, if you're playing any game competitively, you're not only playing the game itself, but you're always playing, you know, against the enemy player themselves. Okay, there's always like a mind game going on. So you can't just say, yeah, I'll stick to this particular plan of attack, and if it doesn't work, obviously my opponent is doing something cheap and wrong. Now, launchers, that's kind of relevant to Ghost, but I'll argue about it anyway. Kills should be the only thing that rewards you. You get kill streak rewards, hey, good for you, you got a chopper gunner, that's a bit of fun for 5 seconds. Well, not 5 seconds, like a minute or so. But, you know, if you want to play a game of skill, take out kill streak rewards. You know, if you happen to get lucky and you get like a napalm strike and you spawn kill the entire enemy team, that does not mean you are like the god of all FPSs. No, it just means you got a bit lucky, you had your bit of fun. Okay? So that's what I have to say against launchers. So pretty much just keep them in. And it's really annoying when you get like shot down all the time by chopper gunners anyway. You know, it's nice to give some back. And finally, you mentioned that you know, sometimes you put Ghost on because you get pissed off. Well, I have to tell you that you should never really appeal to emotion if you want to play a game seriously. Okay, it's always about logical choices. Okay, if I wanted to own like an enemy team anyway, I'll choose the perk in the first place. I won't just change to another perk because I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting pissed off, I better change my perks and punish them. No, it's not like that. That's pretty much what I have to say, so yeah. Look forward to some new videos I'm putting out, gameplay videos, and well, see ya.